first campaign.
Oh, have you been volunteering for Bernie all year round?
Not all year round, just mostly for the last week, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. Did you support Bernie in 2016 also?
Yes, I sure did.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Been a Bernie supporter for a long time, but not a volunteer.
Awesome. Have you heard the news about the impeachment today? And the Republicans did not. Apparently, Lisa Murkowski and Lamar Alexander are going to vote for no witnesses. What do you think about the impeachment trial with no witnesses?
I'm going to be totally honest. I've not been following that at all this week, just to stay positive and keep my mind focused on what I'm doing here. So I can't really answer the question.
Okay, cool. Which one of Bernie's policies excites you the most?
Healthcare. Yeah, healthcare for all. Yep. Yeah, I was most recently, before being here, I was in Southeast Asia and got healthcare at a facility in Vietnam, and basically got a $15,000 like physical checkup for $450. So that was my first time getting healthcare abroad, and it was amazing. Like, it was unreal. And to come back here and know that I don't have insurance, and it's a sad thing, and I think that's my own personal take, but I know there's so many people close to me, and also people that I don't know, my neighbors, that are struggling because of healthcare issues, and I just hope that's something that can change, and I feel like Bernie's the person to do it. So
excellent. Do you have a message for Bernie supporters who may be watching?
Keep going. Keep going. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Awesome. What brings you out here today?
I came to see the Bernie event here and listen to some live music and support the best political figure we've had, I believe, in our country in a very long time.
Awesome. Did you also support Bernie in 2016?
Yes, I did. Yep, I'm still feeling the burn. Yep.
Awesome. Which one of Bernie's policies, or maybe multiple, excites you the most?
Medicare for all would be the number one, is my number one concern. We need to get profits out of the healthcare industry. It's profit-driven at the moment, and that needs to change because insurance companies shouldn't dictate our health coverage. We should have every bit of say in the doctors we get to choose, and we shouldn't have to go through the hassle of getting treatment if we're sick. And everybody deserves to be treated in our country, and it's just there's too many horror stories that exist out there amongst our society, and it needs to end. And Bernie has the best plan. He hasn't backed down from it at all, so I believe he's going to follow through. But that's why his slogan, though, not me, us. These people aren't just going to allow these changes to take place. So we're gonna have to get out there and work for it too. So it doesn't end with him getting elected, which hopefully happens here. So, yeah.
Excellent. Say Bernie, for some reason, does not end up being the candidate. Do the other candidates like Joe Biden or Elizabeth Warren excite you?
Well, I put Bernie up here, and everybody else is on a lower tier. But yeah, I do respect Warren and Biden. Both are have spoken about patient safety advocacy, and that's an important topic too to me. But I would say right now, I'm leaning toward either one of those two as far as a second choice. It's kind of hard to make at the moment. I'm going to go to both the rallies tomorrow around the Cedar Rapids area, so I'm going to continue to do some more research per se, but just listen to them speak one last couple times, and I'll make a decision on Monday if it comes down to it. But Bernie has my 100% full support, and I just respect the man for everything he's done, and I feel like he got the short end of the stick in 2016 by the DNC, and he's worked so hard his whole life, and I just feel like there's nobody more deserving to lead our country than him.
Are you at all worried that they'll do that to him again?
Yes, I think we're seeing a bit of it right now with some of these stories circulating in the media. An example of that is the Warren situation. There was a Martin Luther King down south. There was an event for MLK, and Bernie's holding hands with Warren. So obviously Bernie's not too salty with her. So there's things that go on behind the scenes I don't think that we fully understand, and I know that they still remain close despite having that little squabble in the media. And it's important because we need to come together because we all have a common enemy per se. That's the 1% that's making all these poor policies and controlling every aspect. We need the press to be able to have the freedom to do their jobs, and I don't feel like we have that at the moment. That's why we're not truly informed as a society, is that we got to have freedom of the press, man, and they can't have any fear of doing their work, and so we need to establish that too. That's why Bernie says the 1% controls the media. Trump says fake news all the time, and Bernie's just a little more, he's a little more polite about his criticisms of it. But both do have a point, and we need to work hard to make sure that we are properly informed society, that we know all the facts and evidence. So.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you so much. Tell everyone what brings you out here today to see Bernie.
Yeah, I am from Oakland, California. That's where I live and work, and I'm a big volunteer for Bernie Sanders, and I really am very invested in this campaign and what the possibilities it has for the people of America, and I just knew, this is a big chance for us, so I had to come out and do everything I can to help get him elected and help win Iowa.
Did you support Bernie in the 2016 election also?
I did, but I didn't really volunteer, and so I want to correct that this time.
Which policies of Bernie's do you like the most?
It's tough between the climate change stuff and Medicare for all. I think our healthcare system is just in shambles right now, and I think that everyone should have coverage, regardless of who you are or how wealthy you or poor you were born.
Right. So have you been following the impeachment news at all, or do you just not really worry about it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Senate Republicans are going to vote to impeach, so I think they're out of luck there. I haven't really followed it.
Right, yeah, it sounds like that was the news today. So what did you think of the whole squabble with Elizabeth Warren, and CNN made a big deal out of it? It was just unfortunate. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in worrying about it now. We just have to stay positive, keep sending our message out there, and keep going forward. I don't think it hurt us, and onward and upward right now.
Right. Say for some reason Bernie is not the candidate, are you excited about, say, Elizabeth Warren or Joe Biden or whoever it may end up being?
I guess I'd have to be because of the alternative.